So good morning students. So here in the offline classes, in the CSS chapter we are already completed the property related to text. The page number 225 up to page number 225 we are completed. So today we are going to study about the property related to margins and paddings. So first we need to study property related to margins. CSS property related to margins only. So here, so in your page, in your Sumida Arora textbook, page number 226. Take a page number 226. So it is properly related to margins and padding. So padding. First we need to study about the property related to margins. So here, first property is set the margins in an element with the margin property. So margin property. So here, look at that here. CSS margin. First we need to study about the CSS margin. The CSS margins are used to create a space around the elements. So we can set the different size of the margin of individual sides like top, right, bottom, left. So how much amount of space is need to from the margins. So the previous in the 9th class we already studied what in by margins. So here look at that margin property have the following values, like we can apply the margin value like centimeter, pixel value, pt and em. So we already studied that what is mean by centimeter, pixel value and pt value, etc. Then the width also we can specify by using percentage value. Then here look at that how to write means, how to write one example is in your textbook. One example is there, body, then write that like this, body, then write like this, margin and size, so this margin, if your margin, if you apply the value like a margin equal to, margin full colon 40 px, 100 px, 120 px, 80 px, then it is automatically converted as top, right, bottom, left. That is the order, top, right, bottom, left. So here if you are put like this, margin full colon 40, 100, 120, 80, then the value like top is equal to from the top margin 40 px, from the right margin 100 px, bottom from the bottom 120 px, from the left 80 px. So this is the way to apply the margin style. So we can do one example in HTML. So how to do means, so this is the program. Look at that program, HTML, simply HTML head. So here I using what, which style sheet is this? This is internal style sheet only, internal style sheet, because it is written in between style tag, style opening here, style closing here. So here look at that, I apply margin to the p tag, p tag is there. So listen that I apply the margin to the p tag. So here how to write p, so you can simply write in a single line or you can use multiple line, no problem, you can write anywhere. So like this, you can write this. This is only for increasing the readability only, I write this in different lines. So okay, you can write it on a single line only. So p margin 80 px, 100 px, 50 px and again 80 px. How it is converted? So here order is like that, top, right, bottom, left, top, right, bottom, left. So here top, right, bottom, left, top 80, right 100, bottom 50, left 80. This is the value for p tag, paragraph tag. So then I close my style because this is internal style sheet. Then I open, then close my head, then body. I open one just one tag, it contains just simply one heading I put here. Then I put the p tag, then margin, just write that margin properties. So here if it is p tag is coming, it is automatically moved to the style, then this margin style is applicable to this p tag. This is p tag. So what is the properties of, means what is the style applied to p tag? The margin should be 80, 100, 50, then 80. So we can run this program. Simply we can run this program, we can see the output. So what is the output of this program? So look at that, this is the output of the program. So we can open that program and output in the same window. So look at that, this is the code. So look at that, this is the code, and this is the output. So look at that. So here look at that, this margin property. So margin property is nothing but a p tag only, So why it is appear from here some space on the right, some space from the top, some space on the bottom, some space. So how much space is created around this p, that is specified by using the margin tag. So here 80 pixel from where? So here from where 80 pixel? 80 pixel from the top. So order is top, right, bottom, left. Top, right, bottom, left. So look at that here. So top, right, so means top, right, bottom, then left. So top, right, bottom, left. So this is the area. We need to specify what is the space. We need to create the space in between. So not between, space around a particular tag. So we are using margin. So this is the use of margin. So you can write the same program, and so you can try it on your computer or your mobile phone. So HTML editor, so too many HTML editors are available in Play Store. You can download any one of the HTML editor, then you can you can try this example. So hope you understand this margin attribute. So in your textbook it containing, you can also apply the margin to body tag. You can also apply margin to p tag also. So here in page number 226 it is available. Set the margins in the element with the margin property. So here it is clearly written as an element has four sides, left, right, top and bottom. So the margin, so next one is important. The margin is the distance from each side to the neighboring element, and specified through four properties like a margin left, margin right, margin top, margin bottom. Or you can simply combine this all the property by using what? Margin. So this is nothing but what? Margin top, like that. Here this is the order. What is the order? So you already see that order is here. Margin top, margin right, margin bottom, left. So top, right, bottom, left. This is the order. Top, right, bottom, left. So top first, then top, right, bottom, left. So this is the space we need to specify. So look at that top. So I will just change this value to 100. Then what will happen? 100. This is a top only. So I just change this. So look at that, this area. So it is margin become more to downside only, because we have changed the top value only here. We can change the top value. So we can change the left values. Left means which parameter is left? So left is described as here. And left means the last one. Left is 80px. So I change my left. So left means this area. So it change this area. So I change the left to 1. We can change it to 500. Then what will happen? Left to 500. Then what will happen? So look at that. This left area, more space is available here. So this is the way to set in the margin. So here left, bottom, right, top. We can also specify the value like this. You need to remember the order. First top, then right, then bottom, then left. So here top, right, bottom, left. Top, right, bottom, left. So top, right, bottom, left. You need to keep it in mind that. So this is the only you need to study about that margin property. So we can set the margin in an element by using margin property. So margin is nothing but the distance from each side to the neighboring element. So hope you understand the class. You can write the same means program. So then we can make the note using your textbook, page number 226. Textbook is a page number 226. In textbook, notes are available. If you don't have the notes, I will send the picture of that page. You can make that notes using that picture. Then send that notes via WhatsApp. If you have any doubt, you can ask. So here, watch the full video, then you can understand what you mean by margin property. So hope you understand this.